My name is Perez Takei, and this is Survival in Psychology. Observational learning is a fairly simple concept. You have a model and a learner. The learner tries to emulate the model's behavior or modeling. It's essentially a monkey-see, monkey-do relationship and can be applied to various situations. Take, for example, a teacher and a student. The teacher is the model and the student is the learner. The teacher will solve a math problem, that's our modeling, and the student can take what he sees and apply it to different problems. Another example would be if a child were to watch wrestling all day. The wrestlers would be the models, the wrestling would be the modeling, and the child would be the learner. The learned behavior possibly be some wrestling moves or increased aggression and a tendency toward violence. Similar to operant conditioning, classical conditioning is also a learning process. It occurs when two stimuli are paired together repeatedly. The first stimulus evokes a natural response by the subject while the second doesn't. But after enough pairings together, the second stimulus becomes conditioned, thus conditioned stimulus. This causes the response to happen. Now let's take a look at Bob. Bob is a student who never listens to directions when told the first time. So when he asked his teacher what to do, she took off her glasses, gave him the death stare, and went on a lecture about paying attention. His teacher was usually a chill person, but today she lost it. While the teacher glared at him, Bob got really nervous and his heart started to race. After his teacher got an eye surgery, she didn't need glasses anymore. Whenever Bob looks at his teacher without her glasses, his heart begins to race and he gets nervous. In this case, the unconditioned stimulus would be Bob's teacher giving him the death stare. The unconditioned response would be Bob's anxiety. The conditioned stimulus would be Bob's teacher looking at him without the glasses. The conditioned response would again be Bob's anxiety. Operant conditioning explains when consequences lead to changes in voluntary behavior. There are two main components in operant conditioning: reinforcement and punishment. Reinforcement is when the reinforcer wants you to do something again. Punishment is when the punisher doesn't want you to do something again. There's positive and negative in both reinforcement and punishment. Let's look at an example of operant conditioning. After you do well on a test, your mother takes you out to dinner and a movie. In this situation, your mother is reacting with positive reinforcement. With that positive reinforcement, there's a chance you'll be doing well in all your exams. B.F. Skinner is regarded as the father of operant conditioning. Skinner studied operant conditioning by conducting experiments using animals which he placed in a Skinner box. Operant conditioning is everywhere. We pretty much see it or experience it every day. This has been Perez Takei on classical, operant, and observational learning. I'll see you next time.